their children because they love the man more than they love themselves and the children. And the men flipped on them. That's why they hate themselves. They hate themselves. I figured it out. To lay here and ponder on it. Like, why would all those group of women, first it was a group of them on Instagram, remember? It was a group of women on Instagram all coming for me. And then when I look on their page, I figured it out. They're all coming for me because they're baby abusers. They're children abusers. Those people that are all coming for me love the man more than they love their kids. And they hate that I never did that. They hate that Blue and Dre got on this internet and talked shit about me, even though they apologizing and they watching them apologize. And I'm still wrestling these demons for them. They hate that I didn't flip over on my own kids and tell they secrets and they destroy them back and still love on my kids.
What you
Because
talking about?
I'm talking about your mama, your sister, them other people that's tag teaming and talking shit about me that half-ass love their kids. Them men destroyed them. Destroyed every hope within their being. Because they love them men more than they love themselves. And that's why they hate me.
Somebody said, get you together, Journey Sleep.
I know why they hate me now. I know why.
Okay, so what's the solution?
The solution is to cut them all the fuck off. Because
Okay.
they've always been irrelevant to life. They go in
Okay,
a
so go
circle.
with the
They go in
solution
a
and let it all
circle.
be
They
over.
go in a circle like a little rat on that little wheel thing. Just seeking other people to destroy because they stuck on a man.
Okay, so go with your solution and let that be the end of it.
Go with what solution?
You just said your solution was to cut everybody off and go on with your life.
I'm definitely gonna cut them off, but you know me more than anybody on in this whole goddamn world. If you come for me and you know and I know you coming for me, I'm not fixing to just let you. I don't know
But
how to do that.
when you was came for it, it was indirectly. Nobody even knew
I don't
until
give
you
a
said
fuck if
something.
you do pretend names. If you talking to me, I'm gonna let your ass know the truth. You all love the man more than you loved yourselves, and that's why you got them crappy ass kids.
So
That's why.
pretty
You
much it
you
never ends. So as long as people come for you, you come for them. This is gonna be the rest of everybody's life.
eventually they'll stop because you know where I could go with it. Eventually you don't want
Well, that's what you would hope. Sometimes,
you don't want them to you don't want me to completely you don't want me because I know everyone in this fucking circle and they know me. They don't want me to really do that. Because I will go get her father and ask him for an apology and tell him to tell her that they're trifling. If he call himself a man of God, if he's seeking God now, and he's a man of God trying to get in after he was trying to get in these draws, and now he
well,
want to get
y'all
into the
enjoy.
kingdom.
I'm logging off. I love you, honey. But focus on the solutions and not the problems.
I just don't understand how y'all so uncomfortable with the truth.
It's not that I'm uncomfortable. It's just it gets old and it gets tiring, and somebody got to put it to an end, or it's just gonna be going on for generations and generations. It's like, when does it end? You're gonna be dead in the next generation, and like it has to end
I'm
somewhere with
hoping one
somebody.
of my kids will still speak up to theirs and demand the truth. That's what I hope. I hope that one of y'all still demand the truth. This is why now I don't talk to family members that associate themselves with people and
But it's a way to bring it all to a head now. It doesn't
how
have to linger on.
how you bring it to a head now. You tell me how.
The solutions, you just said you had solutions, right?
No, you said that wasn't the solution. So
No,
what's
you
the
said you
solution?
had a solution to disassociate yourself with everybody and to move on with your life.
I'm disassociating myself even with other family members that kiki with them, knowing that that's what they sitting out here playing with.
Right. So as you disassociate yourself and move on with your life,
What did I go to jail for?
Each time you went to jail was for violence.
What was it for?
Fighting.
What was I fighting for?
Both times your children.
So what was so hard about you saying that from the beginning? Because
You never
I'm
asked.
starting to feel like you got a problem with telling the
You
truth
never
here.
asked. You
I
never
said, what
asked.
did I go to jail for? They give
I
you
said
charges.
violence.
What was the charges for? It what the charges don't say violence. The charges say don't play with my motherfucking man, my motherfucking money,
Okay,
or my
KARLISSA.
motherfucking kids. That's what the charges say on the paper. I put that warning out when I was 18 years old. Y'all can have passes through the kingdom of time. Don't play with my man, my money, or my kids. We good. That's what the charges said. Didn't the charges say don't play with her motherfucking kids?
Well, again, I say focus on the solution.
I
That's my
want to know
story,
what
and I'm
my
sticking to
charges
it.
was for. Your mother and
I
your
just told
sister
you what they was
just
for. Now
posted.
you got selective hearing.
Your sister, your mother and your sister just posted my charges on the internet and did not say what my charges was for. My charges was for child abuse. My charges was for child endangering. They know what happened that day. They was there. They know exactly what happened. So why would they get on this internet and pretend that it's something else, knowing that she child abused her son in Walmart?
Oh, well, I don't know, KARLISSA. At the end of the day, it's solutions for me. If ain't
The
nobody got no
solutions is
solutions,
the solutions is always gonna be the truth. That's how those are the only
you can sit
solutions.
here and tell the truth to you blue in the face. People are going to choose to believe what they want.
No, it doesn't matter what they want. The truth can never be what you want. The truth has to be what it is.
But it's a decision, and people don't choose the truth. Some people choose the truth, some choose a lie. Everybody has free will to choose. People are entitled to believe what they want. You can't control what people believe.
I have never started anything in my life. I'm going to finish it. I don't give a fuck if it's my last breath. I did not start anything with them. They started with me.
Okay, so you want to finish it. Have at it. It's more.
Because if it was you or the other way around, I will be stepping up saying, "Now y'all know
I've been getting
that
lied on too.
if
What are you talking about?
and anytime somebody have lied on you, I have cleared up every measure that I have ever heard of. I
That
would
you
never
know
let
about.
nobody post nothing on the internet and then just be like, "Well, it was violence." That was your first initial answer. You went to jail
It
for
was.
violence. You said you went to jail for violence.
Yeah, fighting is violence in
You
the
went to
court of
jail for
law.
fighting.
In the court of law, it's
I asked you, what did
violence.
I go to jail for? It was not for any of those things. I went to jail for my kids both times I ever went to jail in my life.
Okay. Doing
So
violent
then,
deeds for your children.
so then the average mother who knows what I went to jail for would have said, because somebody was playing with your kids.
Oh.
Both
Well, you
times,
can't control how
I
people
think you was
respond.
there
And
both times. Because was you there the second time too?
I was there
Yes,
both times.
yeah, you was there both times. So you know exactly what happened. Okay,
Yeah.
so then why would you say I went to jail like I'm a violent person? I ain't never went to jail for just beating nobody up for nothing.
Girl, fighting is
I ain't never
violence.
went to jail for nobody even hitting me. I went to jail for somebody playing with my kids both times.
Everybody knows that. You just told the whole lie an hour ago.
I know, but then you got on here and the part that they'll fast forward and rewind is that you said I went to jail for violence. Like I'm in comparison to these people.
Girl, if you punch somebody, drag, stomp, and kick them down, whether it was for your kids or your pet or me, it's still violent.
That's not the answer, and that's not even
That's not
that.
the answer you looking for,
That's
but
not
that's
the
the answer
answer,
I
no
gave and I'm
mother.
standing
That's
on.
not the answer, no mother. That been out here doing nothing for none of y'all.
Child.
I have fought for all of y'all. I have
You know
given
I'm not
all of
gonna answer
y'all
the
a
way you
hand
want
up.
me
I
to. I'm
have
gonna
helped
answer the
all of
way I
y'all
answer.
nonstop, from your mama to your daddy to your sisters, all of them. I have helped everybody, and I get shit on my face every fucking time. And ain't nobody been responsible or man enough to apologize and take accountability but my son. I haven't received one public apology from anybody but Jonathan.
Some people are not going to ever apologize. You got to be okay with that, unfortunately. Yep. And you have to forgive people who don't forgive. who are not even sorry and don't desire to forgive.
Oh, well then let's just keep going then. I don't lose no sleep.
Well, vengeance is supposed to be the Lord's.
This ain't vengeance. The truth can never be vengeance.
When it's
I
tit
ain't
for
got on
tat,
this motherfucking internet in my life and tell now lie on nobody.
when
I
it's
got
tit
on
for
here and
tat, it's
told the
not the right
truth.
motive.
What?
When it's tit for tat, it's not the right motive.
Tit for tat my ass. If you go to court right now in the court of law and you get up on that stand, this the last thing I'm gonna tell you because you're supposed to be a woman of God. If you get up on that witness stand and this person lie on you, they say, okay, would you like to take the stand? Then another motherfucker get up there and they speak their truth. That's not tit for tat. That's the law. Tell the truth or shame the devil. So when did ever fighting for for what's right or the truth ever
This didn't
become tit
this,
for
this
tat?
didn't start over somebody making a statement.
What? I just woke up this morning to a whole motherfucking post of my trials, of my charges.
I'm talking.
And
This been
ain't
going on
now
for
one of y'all
days
got
though.
on here and said, now you know she ain't never been went to jail
I
for
don't
abusing no
follow them. I
kids.
don't know what they post. I don't see their stuff unless somebody sends it, and nobody has sent me anything.
So again, how is that tit for tat when that's the same thing that'll go on for 14 days in a trial right now? So Cassie
No,
and
tit for
Diddy is tit
tat
for
would be an
tatting right
example of
now?
you going to post theirs back. That's tit for
Yes,
tat. The
we have
defense.
to. It's character witness. I'm not finna let somebody with a defiled character speak on mine. That's not tit for tat. That's the court of law.